What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of February of Romance. I hope you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day. And like I said, this entire month, it's all about February of Romance. So we're going to continue all month long of love and romance. So today's video, I'm going to talk about the classic. You guys are not ready for this. The classic 1934, Frank Capra's It Happened One Night. This movie right here, it's not just a rom-com, but it's a screwball comedy as well. And this movie revolutionized the screwball comedy. So this film right here, let me tell you guys, this film, it was a cheap production by Columbia Pictures, and it became a box office surprise. It was such a surprise box office hit that it became the first film to win the top 5 categories in the Academy Awards. And those categories are Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Adapted Screenplay. This is one of cinema's iconic films. Like I said, it revolutionized the genre. And I believe it was one of those movies where people went to see the movie theaters more than once to see it, which was a very big deal. And what I like about this movie is that it's a screwball comedy without the sex. The genre nowadays is not the same compared to the old days, because usually most screwball comedy films have sex, but in this film it doesn't. So it was very respectable. And some of the themes that you see in this film are the battle of the sexes between men and women, upper class versus lower class. And these two actors in this movie, Clark Gable, who plays as Peter Warren, and Claudie Colbert, who plays as Ellie Andrews, both of them, they absolutely stole this movie. They brought out the best out of each other. They were both flat out amazing in this film, and I'm glad that they won Oscars for this film. So Ellie, she plays a character where one of the things about her is that she's independent. She doesn't like being told what to do, especially by her father. And the dialogue, I just gotta say about the dialogue. The dialogue is very fast-paced, very witty, very smart. And it was one of those early films that the fast pace of the dialogue, you just didn't see it very happening at that time. Now you see it a lot, but it all started with It Happened One Night. So I'm gonna tell you some of my favorite lines of the movie. And it came from the breakfast scene, which is arguably my favorite scene of the movie. So listen to this. My scrambled eggs. Egg, one donut. Black coffee, that's your ration. That's your ration till lunch. And then Peter continued later on saying, "What makes you so disgustingly cheerful this morning?" I'm not delivering it like the way they do, but I just feel like that scene, especially that short exchange, was brilliant writing. Also in the breakfast scene, you have the detectives showing up, asking Ellie questions, and Ellie and Peter, they play it off in the sense that Peter was lashing out at Ellie, so they were going at it back and forth. Ellie was emotional, but then when the detectives left, they laughed about it because they did that in order for the detectives to leave the house. So I feel like that scene was very brilliant written. Ellie's father, Mr. Andrews, he's a great character in this movie. He's a great supporting actor. Also, I can't forget to mention that this film in particular, Frank Capra, you know, he's one of the best directors of his generation. But I feel like this movie made him one of Hollywood's most reliable directors. And Clark Gable, I mean, this was a defining role for him, and he has such impeccable comedic timing in this movie. So, this movie is just flat out amazing. You rarely see movies made like this nowadays, and the role that Clark Gable played in this movie, it will not sit well with, I would say, feminists nowadays. So because he was an alpha in this movie, so, and that's the thing that we're lacking nowadays in Hollywood, in terms of we don't see much alpha male roles because toxic masculinity. So now male actors are played as weak, beneath females. But yeah, that's just how it is. But aside from that, this was a movie again that revolutionized the genre, the screwball comedy genre. And Frank Capra, he directed his tail off in this movie. So many things went right in this movie, but Frank Capra's direction in this movie goes to show you just how of a genius and amazing his visionary, how he is as a director. So it happened one night. It's on Tubi. I think there's some other streaming platform, but yeah, it's on Tubi. So if you guys are interested, you can watch it there. It's a classic 1934 film, so you should watch it because it's that great, it's that good. My review from 1 through 5, I'll give this movie a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you for watching this video. Hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And like I said, guys, this entire month is about February of Romance. So stick around for tomorrow's content. Be safe, and may God bless you all.